Hey, ever since my day job became more about managing applications and keeping my team running smoothly, I've become a big fan of Azure App Service, right? There's this specific feature that's been a game changer for my projects, let's call them deployment slots. Picture needing to deploy two versions of your application side by side, but not mess up the live one, keep them a tad segregated. Deployment slots make this possible, and it's not just for show. So, let's dive into some of my recent experiences with these, all while keeping it real with no fancy tech speak, just a straight talking, friendly chat amongst peers. Imagine getting this email one day, the team's buzzing cause we need our app to be top-notch. We've got a new hot feature, and man, folks are itching to see it. We're talking about making sure it's tight as nails before rolling it out to our everyday users. This is where deployment slots come into play, becoming the unsung heroes that make sure we're not stepping on our users' toes and breaking things. These slots, friends, are like two parallel universes, or, you could say, two separate apps for your main application, each with its own name, like staging 2 or whatever catchy but specific to the context name you pick. While your regular users use the reliable main web app, the staging slot is where you go wild, make changes, test out this new cool thing. This setup reduces load dramatically and gives a solid production feel without real users impacted. There's this peace of mind I get seeing changes deployed to the staging slot. Test it out, watch it perform, get some heat from the test users, check it's solid, and then, with a few clicks, I switch it live for everyone without them even noticing a thing. It's like switching from a home phone to a cell phone mid-call, smooth, no missed taps along the way. You may ask, but how's this any better than A/B testing? Well, imagine getting instant results when experimenting with new things. You can roll out changes to this staging slot, see how it pans out, and if things don't pan out as expected, bam, just as easily switch back, ensuring your main app stays rock solid for all the important stuff. And here's the kicker, my savvy pals. Rolling back changes is as easy as swapping a sock. If something doesn't jive, I just swap back to the last confirmed good state without any hassles. This means zero downtime, and that's the kind of uptime our users are dying for. Now, when I first tackled this setup, I thought it was just another IT fad. I mean, here we were spending precious time setting this up. Initially. But then, I realized it's built right into all this cloud jazz from Azure, so why not? We started by creating a deployment slot straight from the Azure portal, naming it something catchy, perhaps something like DevTest, right? Now, before I get too far ahead without a hitch, I ensure the necessary configurations to automate our release to the staging slot are ready to go. Like using release management features to push our code. Yeah, my team and I love the hands-on work, but these tools help save our butts when we go full throttle. I remember having a chat with some peers who have been dabbling with older dev practices, and when I floated how we swapped slots, I saw those eyebrows raise up into the clouds. They were impressed, like, realizing this had been an open set to test changes without rocking the boat, a testament to Azure's cool features. And what's the word in the grapevine like? Folks are raving about this, especially in the enterprises. It's a solid move in their deployment game, minimize risk, maximize uptime. They're saying it levels up the quality assurance process, allowing them to shake down new codes in a safe space. Then there are those stories about how I got down and dirty with this, deploying a night owl backend feature for a team-up project. Tested in our little private universe, got the green light, switched to prod just in time for the night crowd. We didn't have to send half the team on red meat forums just to make sure things were cool before pulling the plug on live traffic. This brings me to that special email chain I had with our CTO, where I shared the perks, saving those precious testing hours, fewer panic drills when deploying, because let's face it, we're not all perfect, and a reduced need for our quality assurance team. Gotchas in the staging slot that we'd otherwise oversee at night during less busy hours became our daily bread. So, here I am, the one riding the wave and spreading the gospel on why Azure App Services deployment slots ain't just smart but downright essential in this digital jungle where we all strive to be the alpha cats. It's about keeping things cool under pressure, making the most robust apps that are as smooth as a jazz solo and ready for prime time. My takeaway: deployment slots in Azure not only align with best practices for deployments, but they're also a lifeboat for your team when the deployment seas get choppy, and you gotta keep the party going without a hiccup, not just for tech-savvy folks, but anyone who knows that keeping users happy is the best app review they could ever get. Now, if we've talked this through from the depths of our cloud-laden laptops, and you feel this spark, I want you to take a minute. Visit neeraj.qzz.io and subscribe to TechLab. They're the go-to folks for the latest and greatest on making this tech talk as live as possible. After all, sharing a slice of the conversation pie with your colleagues never hurts, nor does getting top-notch insights on riding this wave of Microsoft's innovation. So letable at this party of deployments we've been having, and let's keep making waves together, all while enjoying the sunny shores of dependable app performance. Catch you on the flip side, and here's to seamless integrations and zero downtime strategies that make everyone's day-to-day just a tad cooler. Peace out. And just to wrap it up super nice and professional, remember, keep exploring, keep learning, and let Azure App Service deployment slots be the beacon leading your deployment game to shine bright. Stay awesome.